Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we will discuss 20 important questions from physics. They are important for your MBBS and engineering entrance examinations. Now let us see our first question. Two waves each of loudness L superimposed to produce beat. Find the maximum loudness of the beat. So our formula to find the loudness of superimposed wave is L is equal to root under L1 square plus root under L2 square. So here two waves each have loudness L and total loudness will be root under L1 square plus root under L2 square, that will give us root under L plus root under L whole square. So it will be twice root under L whole square, that is 4L is the right answer for this 4L. From this we will get 4L. 4L is in option choice B. So option choice B is the right answer for question number 1. Now let us see question number 2. The magnification of an astronomical telescope is 5. The power of its eyepiece is plus 10 diopter. Then power of its objective lens is. Here it is asking for power. We need to find the power and magnification is given over here. Now in the case of astronomical telescope, our formula to find magnification is focal length of objective to focal length of eyepiece, and we know that 1 by f is equal to power. So here 1 upon f e will give us pe and f o is in numerator, so po will be in denominator. So magnification of astronomical telescope, that is f naught by f e, can be also written as pe by po, that is power of eyepiece to power of objective. Here our magnification is 5, power of eyepiece is 10, so we need to find power of objective. Power of objective is plus 2 diopter, which is option choice C. So option choice C is the correct answer for question number 2. Now let us see question number 3. A simple pendulum has time period T1 when on the when on the earth surface, and T2 when taken to a height r above the earth. Means r above the earth means it is r is the radius of the earth. So when we go at the height radius of the earth, where r is the radius of the earth, then T2 by T1 is. Our formula for gravity is g dash by g is equal to r square divided by r plus h whole square, because we know that g is inversely proportional to square of radius. Here h is equal to r, so g dash by g will be 1 by 4, because we are taking that pendulum to height exactly equal to radius of earth. And our formula for simple pendulum, time period of simple pendulum is t is equal to 2 pi root under L by g. And here question is not asking about anything that is related to length. Length is still same, so it depends on gravity only. So T1 by T2 is equal to root under G1 by G2. On from this formula we can get this expression, and then we know that G1 by G2 is just this G by G dash, and root under 4 will be 2. This is simply T1 is equal to 2 pi root under L by G. Here L will be same, G we can write this G as G1 and T2 will be G2, and we need to remember this formula as well. This is variation of gravity with height. So from this we will get 2 is the right answer for this question, which option choice B. Now let us see question number 4. X-ray is produced at 50 kilovolt. The minimum wavelength of X-ray is, we know our formula for this is the EV, that is this EV, this energy is equal to HF or HC by lambda. Here question is asking to find us lambda, and this is the potential difference, that is 50 kilovolt, which is equal to 50 into 1000 volt. And we know our standard value for H is 6.64 into 10 to the power minus 34, C is 3 into 10 to the power 8, E is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So on solving this we will get 0.25 Armstrong. 0.25 Armstrong is right answer, which is in option choice A. Now let us see question number 5. The correct sequence of electromagnetic wave in decreasing order. It is asking for decreasing order. Now we have the electromagnetic spectrum like this. First is come radio wave, and then microwave, infrared, visible, ultraviolet rays, X-rays, gamma rays, cosmic rays. This is the increasing order of wavelength. Here question is asking the decreasing order. So our answer for this will be X-ray, visible ray and microwave. X-ray, visible wave, and microwave. This is the decreasing. This is in fact all the wave in of electromagnetic spectrum in increasing order. For this question our correct answer is A, because it is asking for decreasing order. Now let us see question number 6. If 1500 calorie of heat is supplied to a system and 1000 joule of work is done, what is the increase in internal energy? Our formula for this is Q is equal to U into W, or we can write dQ is equal to du plus dW. According to this question, our Q is 1500 calorie and W is 1000 joule. So here it is in calorie, it is in joule. So on multiplying this calorie with 4.2, we will get this 6300 joule, and by using this formula we can find the internal energy, which will be 5300 joule. So 5300 joule, which is equal to 5000 joule, which is nearly equal to 5000 joule, that is in option choice B. So option choice B is the right answer for question number 6. Now let us see question number 7. A cylinder has 150 cc of ideal gas, this is the volume, at 27 degrees Celsius and 650 millimeter pressure, this is the pressure. On constant pressure, the volume of gas at 0 degrees Celsius is, here it is asking to find the volume at 0 degree, but it is saying that pressure is constant. So our formula is for this is B1 by T1 is equal to B2 by T2. B1 by T1 is equal to B2 by T2 because pressure is constant and volume is 1500 degrees Celsius. In the case of when the pressure is constant, in this case when pressure is constant, our formula will be V1 by T1 is equal to B2 by T2, which is Charles law. From this our answer for B2 will be, here we need to convert T1 and T2 in Kelvin. We can do this by adding 273. So on solving this we will get 136.5 cc, which is in option choice B. Now let us see question number 8. Two tuning fork A and B sounded together to produce 5 beats. The frequency of B is 512 Hz. When A is filled and sounded together, the beat frequency increases. The beat frequency of A is, here in this case when beat frequency of B is given, beat frequency of A, when frequency of B is given, then if beat frequency is 5, then our answer of A can be 512 plus minus 5, 512 plus minus 5 Hertz. Here it is the answer could be 507 or 517. So we can eliminate all other option choice. 517 it is only the option 517, 507 is not there, 517, so it is only the answer there. So this 517 is our answer. We can use another logic also. When A is filled, the beat frequency increases, means if A is filled means in this case A has some wax. A is we keep some, if we keep some wax in A, in that case, or it contains some material, in that case its beat is increasing. In the numerical problem of class 12 we have solved this large number of questions for this, but in this question don't spend your time to find the exact value of to find the exact value of A. Just see the option choice. According to this, if you know the frequency of B and your beat is 5, then plus minus 5 is the answer for A, frequency of A. In this case, if your option is 507 or 517, in that case you can go directly to that answer, but if both options are there, then you have to think, you have to use that logic. So in this question 517 Hz is your answer. You can ignore this field and all other terms in such type of questions. Now let us see question number 9. In electromagnetic wave, orientation of electric and magnetic waves are, in electromagnetic wave this electric and magnetic field are always 90 degree with each other. So 90 degree is right answer for question number 9. Now let us see question number 10. The result of two forces 3P and 2P is R. If the first force is double, then resultant force is also double. The angle between force is, this is also easy. This is from the resultant formula, triangle law of vector of class 11. If you know this relation, you can easily find this. R square is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta, or R is equal to root under P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. In the first case, our first force is 3P, second force is 2P, and this is the relation. In the second case, our resultant is doubled on doubling the this first force 3p, we made 3p to 6p, and our r became here twice r, and we have all other formulas as it is. Now solving this after finding the value of r square from this, keeping over here the value of r square, keeping over here, and on solving we will get our phi is 120. The r square is this, here it will be 4r square, 4 times this value, and on solving we will get this. By comparing also we can get this. In this comparing you can find the value of r square over here, it will be 4r square, and then we can divide all this quantity by 4 and we can compare the two relations. So our answer for this question will be 120. The resultant of two forces, yeah, it is 120, already we did this question. Question number 11, the wave the velocity of light in a glass refractive index is 1.5. Sorry, the velocity of light in a glass of refractive index 1.5 is this, and the velocity of light in liquid is this, the refractive index of liquid is. In this case our formula is the substance is traveling from glass to liquid. So this glass to liquid, so L mu g. So in this case we can find this by doing this, A mu g divided by A mu L, and that will give velocity of light in liquid to the velocity of light in glass. This is the formula, velocity of light in liquid to velocity of light in glass, and our A mu g, that is 1.5, is already given, and velocity of light in liquid is this, and velocity of light in glass is this. On solving we will get 1.2. The formula is A L mu g, that will be L mu g is just A mu g divided by A mu L, that is velocity of light in liquid to the velocity of light in glass. On solving this we will get answer, that is 1.2. So 1.2 is in option choice B. Now let us see question number 12. Work done in capacitor of capacitance C and charge Q is W. If the charge is double, then the new work will be. So our formula to find work is W is equal to half C B square. Here C into B can be written as Q, so we can reduce this as this, and again we can write this B as Q by C. So our formula will be this. Here C is constant and our Q2 is now becomes twice Q1, charge is doubled. In such case we can compare this and we can find that our work done will be 4 times of the original work done, because our C is constant. So we can find this W2 divided by W1, which will be 4 times of the original. So 4 times W is in option choice C. Question number 13. 2 gram of copper is deposited in a voltmeter in 13 minutes at 12 volt. What mass is deposited at 6 volt for the time of 45 minutes? This is the question from the chemical effect of current. According to our formula, according to first law, mass is directly proportional to Q, which is mass is equal to I into T, because Q can be written as I into T. Q can be written as I into T. Again we can write V I is equal to V by R. Again we can write I is equal to V by R. So if this is the formula, M is proportional to V by R times T. So we can write M1 by M2 is equal to V1 T1 by V2 T2, because R is constant. Here everything is given, M1 is also given, V1 T1 and V2 T2 is all thing are given. So our answer will be 1.5 grams. For this type of question you should know the basic thing about first law of the chemical effect of current, Faraday's law, and then after then you can solve this question. For this option is option choice B is the correct answer for question number 13. Now let us see question number 14. In a projectile thrown at the same angle and the velocity of A is 2 times of the velocity of B, their ranges are. We know our formula to find the range is R is equal to U square sin 2 theta by Z. Here we need to find RA by RB, all things are same. So velocity ratio, that is velocity for A, the case A, and velocity for the case B, and then in this case it is said that the velocity is twice. So our answer will be 4 times, because it is saying that A is 2 times of the velocity of B. So we can write A is equal to twice times of B. So A will be 4 times of B, RA will be 4 times of RB, that is option choice B, because all things are same. So it only depends on velocity. Question number 15. A body of mass 200 gram is thrown upward with initial velocity 30 meter per second. What is the total energy of a body at the height of 20 meter from the ground? So this is our mass, this is the velocity, this is the height. At that height we need to find the energy. So total height is always ke plus pe, p is mgh, and we can find kinetic energy at the height of 20 meter by finding the velocity there. It is thrown up, so our final velocity is equal to final velocity square is equal to initial velocity square minus twice gs, which gives 500. This is the velocity. On writing this velocity here in this expression of kinetic energy, we will get 50 joule. 40 joule is the potential energy, 50 joule is the kinetic energy. So total joule or total energy is 90 joule. 90 joule is in option choice D. So option choice D is the right answer for question number 15. Now let us see question number 16. A faulty thermometer with lower fixed point and upper fixed point 5 and 95 Celsius respectively. What is the correct temperature when the reading gives 35 degrees Celsius? This is from the first chapter of class 11 heat and thermodynamics. So our formula is C minus 0 upon 100 is equal to, this is new scale minus the lower fixed point of new scale or faulty scale divided by upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Here our this first part is C by 100 and the lower fixed point for faulty thermometer is 5, upper fixed point is 95 and the reading in that thermometer is 35. So correct reading will be, or reading in Celsius scale will be 33.33. This is our formula. So correct answer for this question is 33.33 Celsius. This is so easy question. Try to understand the question, what question is saying, and then we can easily find the answer. Question number 17. Particle nature of light is shown by photoelectric effect. In photoelectric effect we treat light as a particle. So particle nature of light is shown in photoelectric effect. A cylinder of 500 meter cube capacity contains helium at 27 degrees Celsius at 1 atmosphere. If the temperature changes to minus 3 degrees Celsius and pressure is this, new volume is. So in this case we need to use our combined gas equation. P1 V1 T1 is equal to P2 V2 T2. Everything is given over here. Just convert your temperature in Kelvin and we can find our answer by using this formula, combined gas equation. P1 V1 T1 is equal to P2 V2 by P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. Now answer for this question is 900 meter cube. Now let us see question number 19, second last question. The power of combination of convex and concave lens is plus 4 diopter. If the power of convex lens is 4 diopter, then focal length of concave lens is. Here be careful while solving this question. This is the power of combination, this is the power of convex lens, and after knowing the power of concave lens we need to find the focal length of concave lens. It is asking focal length. So our formula is P is equal to P1 plus P2. Here both are same, the final result and these two are same. So on solving this, P is equal to P1 plus P2, we will get this P2 is equal to 0. P2 is equal to 0 means focal length will be 1 by P, that will be infinity, 1 by P will be infinity. So infinity is in option choice C, that is the correct answer. Combination is plus 4 and the convex is 4. So P is equal to P1 plus P2, so P2 will be 0, that will be focal length will be infinity. Last question. The resistance of 20 meter length of wire is 5 ohm. What when is stretched to 40 centimeter length, the new resistance becomes. We know our formula for R is rho L by A. When we multiply L both side, then we will get rho L square by V. This V is constant. On increasing or decreasing length, on stretching or on compressing the length, volume will be same, rho will be same. So L will change, the change in L will give different value of R. So R is directly proportional to L square, other are constant. So R1 by R2 is equal to L1 square by L2 square. Here L1 is 20, L2 is 40 and R1 is 5, so R2 will be 20 ohm. 20 ohm is in option choice B. So this is the right answer. Thank you very much. All the best for your entrance. See you.